Overthinking, it's the silent killer. But here's the thing. It's not just some random habit that you picked up along the way. It was wired into you as a kid. You didn't overthink for fun. You did it for survival. Growing up, you probably learned that anticipating every possible scenario, preparing for every worst case outcome, and reading between the lines was the only way to keep you safe. Maybe you had unpredictable parents. Maybe you lived in an environment where one wrong move could mean trouble. Or maybe you were just constantly told to be careful, to think things through, to not mess up. And that programming, it's stuck. Now, as an adult, it's not keeping you safe. It's keeping you stuck. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Spending hours, maybe days, obsessing over decisions that really should only take 5 damn minutes. You run through every scenario like some kind of mental gymnastic champion, analyzing every angle, every possible outcome, every single what if. But where does it get you? Nowhere, right? Overthinking doesn't move you forward. It's mental masturbation at its finest. A whole lot of effort with zero results. And let's be real, it's not intelligence that's making you overthink. It's fear. This fear of failing, this fear of looking stupid, this fear of making the wrong choice. But you don't even realize that that fear is outdated. You're still operating on childhood programming, like your life depends on making the perfect decision. But the truth is, it doesn't. The stakes aren't as high as your brain makes them out to be. The worst case scenario that you obsess over, 99% of the time, it's not even that bad. Because your brain just got wired to see every choice as a potential threat. You keep falling into the same trap. Think, analyze, hesitate, repeat. But the brutal truth of the whole thing, the only way to stop overthinking is to start moving. Action kills doubt. When you start doing, your brain stops spinning in circles. The fastest way to get clarity isn't to think more, it's to do more. You're not going to figure everything out from the sidelines. Look, life doesn't work that way. You learn by getting in the game, by making moves, by getting punched in the mouth a few times and adjusting as you go. But that's exactly what scares most people. They want guarantees. They want a safety net. They want to know that every move they make is going to work perfectly. And because they can't get that, they freeze. They hesitate. They wait. And while they wait, life moves on without them. Opportunities pass. Other people take the risks that they were too afraid to take. And suddenly they wake up one day, years later, full of regret, realizing that all of their overthinking never actually protected them. It just held them back. So what's the real solution here? Start making decisions faster. Stop second guessing yourself. Set a time limit for how long you're allowed to think about something. 5 minutes, 10 minutes max. Then make a call and move forward. Train yourself to trust your gut, to act even when you're unsure, because there's no such thing as a perfect decision. There's no 100% right move. Every path has risks. Every choice has consequences. And no matter what, you're going to make mistakes. That's just life. People who succeed aren't the ones who mess up. They're the ones who learn fast, adapt quickly, and then keep pushing forward. And don't give me that, but what if I make the wrong choice bullshit? Because you will. At some point, you'll pick the wrong path. You'll make a bad call. You'll screw up. So what? You adjust. You learn. You course correct. The real failure isn't in making the wrong decision. It's in making no decision at all. You see, indecision is the enemy here. Indecision keeps you stuck. Indecision is what separates winners from losers, the people at the top of their game. They decide fast. They take action. They move. They trust themselves and they figure it out along the way. And you need to do the same thing. Let's take some real world examples of how overthinking destroys lives. Have you ever met someone who spent years dreaming about starting a business but never did? They had the idea, the talent, the opportunity, but instead of taking action, they got lost in research mode. They read every damn book, took every single course, listened to every podcast, but never actually launched. And now years later, they watch someone else succeed with nearly the same damn idea. and all they can do is kick themselves for waiting. That's the cost of overthinking. It's not just wasted time, it's lost opportunity, lost income, lost freedom. And it happens everywhere, all damn day. In relationships, in careers, in fitness, in investing, you name it. Overthinking ruins it. Take dating, for example. You see someone you're attracted to and you want to talk to them. But instead of just walking up and saying, hey, you start playing out every possible scenario in your head. What if they reject me? What if I say something stupid? What if I'm not their type? And by the time you finish overanalyzing, the moment's gone. Someone else has stepped in and you're left alone with excuses. Meanwhile, the person who just acted, they took their shot. Maybe it worked. Maybe it didn't, but at least they tried. And that's the difference between action takers and overthinkers. Overthinking can destroy your health. People know that they need to work out. They need to eat right. They need to take care of their bodies. But instead of hitting the gym, they spend weeks researching the perfect workout plan. Instead of eating healthier, they waste time debating which diet is best. And all that time spent overthinking, it keeps them in the same unhealthy cycle. And the truth is, any workout is better than no workout. Any healthy meal is better than junk food garbage binge. The problem isn't that people don't know what to do. It's that they think too much and they do too little. So I want to challenge you a little bit. Stop overthinking. Start doing. Pick something you've been overanalyzing for way too long and just make a damn decision already. Move forward. Take the risk. Trust yourself, because the only thing worse than making the wrong move is making no move at all. And if you keep waiting, if you keep overthinking and hesitating, you'll wake up one day wondering where the hell all of your time went. And that's a pain far worse than any failure. Now go make a damn decision before your brain talks you out of it again. If you need help breaking out of this overthinking cycle, book a no pressure chat with me using the link that's in the description down below. Let's get you unstuck and moving toward the life that you actually want.